Okay, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the channel. My name is Emily. This is Autumn Budgets. Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you're returning. It's lovely to see everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So we find ourselves of an evening making another video. My apologies in advance for all the shadows and all that sort of thing. I have tried to move my desk. The problem being that my light comes from here and behind me. So we will light this because it puts a lovely lot of light on there. So today what we are going to do is we are going to do our end of month unstuffing. Completely forgot to do it in yesterday's video. Was just, I didn't even think about anything. I just thought, about counting the savings challenges up. By the way, we did £537 all in all. Obviously, all of that goes towards different things, whether that be credit card and Christmas and pet emergency and so many things. We did so well. I am so proud of us. So today we're going to sort out my purse. We're going to unstuff everything, and then I'm going to show you my new freebie that I have made for you, yeah, I'll explain all about that. So first of all, I'm just going to go through really quickly. Oh dear, he's come off, look. We're going to go through really quickly and just make sure everything's up together, because next week is Vlogmas and I am so please. We righted that one. That one's going to be saved till the new year. Buffer is full. I'll let gas and electric build up a bit more before I put some on the gas meter. Yeah, maybe, but nothing that needs to be done now. I'm trying to put my laptop on in the side of me as well, just to give it some more. So what have we got? That's all water bills, that's for March. And then we've got quite a lot in here to go towards our credit card bill. So I'll take that out and I'll put it in the bank today. Well, for you, it'll be today. That will have gone. Then I wanted to just have a quick look through our 52-week challenge, because this is done now. Whoa. So Percy's looking after that one for me. Just wanted to go through and have a quick look. So we've got nothing left in anything, I don't think. I'm pretty thorough with that. We're going to be completely redoing this, so we've got a different way of doing it next year. So we've got nothing in any of these. Just wanted to make sure, before we do anything, just that I hadn't missed like an odd £5 note or something silly like that. No. And we finished December as well, didn't we? Yeah, right. So no, that is it. So that's that one. No place like home. Let's do that one. We've got preps to come out of here, and all sorts of things. So Teddy Nom Nom and Teddy and Coco, that's their food in advance, and a month's worth of food in advance. That stays in there. Butchers can come out. That's 40. Monthly stock up is also 40, and preps is 40. I'll put this straight in my purse, because if I can't get a couple of villages over for the butchers, there is one in the local village as well. Kindness can stay in there, and I think that's it for everything else. Yeah, it is. So that's it. So let's put this in my purse, ready for shopping. Might change that one out. I've also got a lot of £5 notes in my purse from where we cashed stuff yesterday into there, reallocated into there. So I do want to get rid of them. I do believe I've got some £20 notes in my month ahead, so we can soon swap them over. Is that one? Oh yeah, right, okay, there's that one. And we'll come back to this binder because this binder is going to be very handy, because I don't like giving my £5 notes away. They're mine, all right? And I want them, they're mine. So yeah, quite happily give someone a £10 note, although £10 notes are becoming more scarce. I did notice it's just like 20s that seem to be in abundance. So it's like, oh, really regret giving people them. So let's not do that. Right, so this is all fine to start off with. So let's do this. So we've got, make sure I'm not showing anything, which I'm not. What have I got? What have I got to hand? Teddy, what have I got to hand? Teddy's like, I don't know, you tell me. Oh, there we go. It's going to be in one of my winter things. I'll just put that there. Just so it's free advertising for Sophie, and it's just in case, but I don't think anyone can see anything. So supermarket. Oh, let's do a bit of jiggery pokery while we're here. There we go. So that's my thumbnail. Right, so it was £40 from, oh, come on, from Butcher. So that will go straight in there. Then we've got £40 from Preps, which is going into household this month. And then we've got £40 that we saved from month ahead, and that is definitely going into toiletries. I need to stock up on hand soap, shampoo, what else were we short on? Shampoo, conditioner, soap, hand soap, and body wash and stuff like that. We are just desperate, so I will go to Home Bargains and do that. So there's that one. Right, let's find these £5 notes and let's swap them out. Right, this is Christmas. What have we got in here? Nothing that we can change. I'll also spend that in Home Bargains as well on stocking fillers. Desperately need stocking fillers. Yeah, this is the one. See if we can get this out of here. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 40, what, 55. So let's see if we can change £40 of that. I know that there was another 20 in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4 in there. That way I keep hold of my lovely fivers. Did we have another one in here? We certainly did. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And that's that one in there. Oh, come on, my lovely. There we go. You know, when you just can't get that in. There we go. Right, so that's that one. Have I got a £10 note anywhere? I know I have, because the last one's only got £10 notes in here. Yeah, there we go. So I'm afraid I'm going to have to live with one, but that's okay. That was all the money that I put into our little box underneath that hadn't been allocated for anything. And I thought, we've got the Panto in a couple of days, in 3 days time, well, 4 days, 3 days when you're watching this, 4 days for me. So I'm going to put it in my envelope, and then the rest of it will probably go in Christmas, because we've got our treat money, we've got our fun money, you know, we've got all of that. So it can all be shoved into Christmas as well. So yeah, right, okay. That's that. Okay, so that was pretty short and sweet. And let me just show you my folder before I let you go. I've had problems with a seller before, and keeping her stuff in my binder is just not really an option. I did think about it because I had quite a lot of her stuff, but you know, once it's tainted, do you know what I mean? So I have given that I will give that away. So what I thought I would do is I would give myself a new personal binder. I have gone at a massive A5 lilac binder, which I absolutely love, but cannot justify keeping it on, as I've sort of gone down in my self-care categories, which everyone's like, no, don't do that. But I promise you, they are ones that I will absolutely use. And yeah, I've got hopefully a YouTube paycheck coming, so that I will put in my personal binder, as I think I deserve it. But so we will do that in a later video, or I might do it now actually. Shall I do it now? I'm not sure. Yeah, we could do it now. Let's do that. Okay. So I very much had in mind Flickatina budgets when I made these. I've got savings challenges on my Ko-fi shop, and she downloaded all the ones with the cute little cats, and she said she loves them, and she's just lost her pussycat. I wanted to send her a copy, and this is going to be free to you all as well, but I didn't want to seem insensitive. But I've spoken to her and she's quite happy to have them. So what I've done is I've just done a personal binder, I've done a couple of challenges, and then I've done some placeholders. I will show you what I've done. So let's push that back as well. Then you can hopefully see me better, because I don't want it to be like the other video. So it's my personal binder, and also this time I've gone with matte vellum. Absolutely love it. So this is what you saw last time. So I've done 2 little challenges, just so I can put them into my minis or put them into my weekly savings challenges. That way, this is going to be for my self-care. It will always be a category in there. And I've done myself a little dashboard. All of this will be included. So, and then I've done, this just says cutest little pumpkin in the patch. Isn't that cute? So, and then there's some rainbows and a matching envelope. So these are small enough for minis, but big enough for savings challenges. You decide what it is. And then obviously I took everything out. So I've done myself a no spend tracker and a little envelope as well. And this is in there as well. So I'm going to put a monthly goal in and what I actually achieved. And then there's 30 days in there. So if you can no spend for all of them, my goodness me, God bless you. So then we've got this. Now my no spend is going to go in one of my little pots here, probably this one. So this one, everything no spend is going to go in there for next year. And we're going to go with tins and jars and everything else. And I'm going to try, even though, as you know, I'm on like a tight budget, I do try and reallocate into savings challenges so we can spend that month. But I am going to try and do some minis that year, no spend, all of that sort of thing. And then I'm going to do, yeah, there we go, no spend tracker. It's going to go in my pumpkin pot. And then I do a digital round down or a digital round up, whichever you like. And every day, even if it's just a penny, I'm going to go into my bank account and round down those pennies. So even if it's like 8p one day, 9p the next, do you know what I mean? If you do that all year, promise you, you will have quite a substantial sum of money that you didn't know you could save. And then we go into my categories. So I love this matte vellum. I know I keep not matte vellum. I love this matte it's just so nice. And it's less, what's the word? It's less glary in the camera as well. So I've got new categories. So I've got health and wellness and vitamins. Vitamins is very important. I'm on quite a vitamin journey at the moment, trying to get things right. I'm with Nutrition Geeks at the moment, and a couple of you have asked me about their collagen powder and is it worth it, and so I will do a video. It'd probably be one during Vlogmas, although I don't know when they're, at the moment they've got some fantastic offers on. Let's have a look. Oh, Black Friday runs from the 20th of November to the 2nd of December. So what is that? The 2nd is next Tuesday. So from today, that is a week. And from tomorrow, when you're seeing this, that is 6 days. So perhaps I might put out a little video and tell you what I've got, what the difference is, what I've noticed. And maybe some other ones that I haven't had so much success on. But yeah, I think I'll do that then, and then you can take advantage, because even though they give you 25% off as a new customer, you've got 35% off at least here and more. So I will do that time. So anyway, I'm still on my weight loss journey. I don't know if I mentioned that I did weigh myself. I have gone so far off left field, it's ridiculous. But I did weigh myself, and actually I've only put on about 2 kilos. I lost 13 and I've put on 2, and I have not gone back to that. So I'm very, very proud of myself. But we are on a journey again, and every Monday, in fact I might do it every Saturday or Sunday. And then I can start on a Monday, so I can do this in with savings challenges of a weekend, maybe. But yeah, so, and oh, a little sideline for this is Budget with Kate. Katie up there in the northwest, she is one of my budgeting besties, and she is on a weight loss journey, and she has done magnificently. She looks like half the person she used to be. Honestly, she is amazing. And she mentioned me in a couple of videos, and I want to give her a shout out, because she was finding that her nutrition was stalling. So I told her to count macros instead. Now, if you've been here any length of time, you know that I was a power lifter. Once upon a time I used to be quite good, and we always did macros, and even though I don't do macros now, I've still got the facility on my phone to do it. I renew that fitness app every year, just because when I dip in and out of it, it's good. But anyway, she's lost more weight this week, so she has unstalled. It's amazing, especially if you're on a weight loss journey. Calorie counting up until a certain point is very good, and then after a while it's useless. If you can do your like protein, carbs and fats, and you can control them, it's all so much easier, and you'll find so much more nutrients out of your food. Anyway, it's old hat to us that have been doing it for donkey's years, but I'm so glad I could help her, and that, you know, she's done so well. So yeah, I'm glad to help. So that's what we will be doing in the future, even up until Christmas, because, you know, if you can do that at Christmas and still lose weight, then my goodness me, you're doing well, aren't you? So we will be doing a lot of exercise and a lot of fasting, because I like eating, and I would rather exercise a lot more and eat a lot more than like not have any food, you know, and not exercise as much. So yeah, that's my ethos behind things. I would rather eat, so I just have to exercise more. It is a fact of life. Vitamin C is indeed going to be that. I have made a massive order with Nutrition Geeks, so I have to find £48 by January, £48 by February, and £46 by March. This is all free, like interest free, so that's one of the things I did. I'm hoping to pay it off before then, but we'll have savings challenges and all for it. But it is so worth it for your health. Found out over the last sort of 6 or 8 months that, you know, you can't give from an empty cup, can you? So, and yes, when I found my budget stuff save, envelope. Look what I found. I thought I'd lost this, so never mind. But yeah, and then I've got these two from This Girl Budget. She is like an online sort of Etsy store. So yeah, we've got those as well, just in case I wanted to save for something. This will be, sorry about that, this will be more of a thing in the new year, I think. So it's just going to be kept in there, and we will just reward ourselves for doing things. Do you know what I mean? So yes, there we go. Really need a walking challenge. Might make myself one. So yeah, books, stationery and stickers. I've got one. It says book fund. It's not just for books. It's for my stickers. It will be for, yeah, it'll be for a lot of things. So this is from Budget Stuff Save as well. And it just says £2 a book. And then we will, every 2-3 months or so, I need to order my stickers for my bullet journal. Also, I use all sorts of things, and that will just go towards that. So if I need to do bullet journal, we'll save in here. If I need some new pens or whatever, that will be saved in here as well. It's just one challenge then to save for everything. I love books, as you know, but I have far too many. Although, can you have too many books? I don't know. I got Emma at Wednesday Plans. I got her lovely book last month. That was a lovely World War II book. So yeah, we will see. I need sort of 1 million hours to try and read all the books that I've got. But never mind. Never mind. There's worse things to do than read all day. So then we've got threads and accessories. I've kept Budget Luxury stuff because I love it. I've got threads in there. So I've got summer and winter clothes. And basically I just use cats. And if you've been here any length of time, you know I use these anyway. So we've got Lapland Holidays and Aloha Holiday Fund. They literally just say winter and summer clothes. So wherever we are, we'll be saving for a bit, for a few threads. So that's that one. Let's put that one. So winter is showing first at the moment. Then we've got Bath and Body. And I've literally just got Bath and Body from that Budget Luxe again. And I've got two. I've got Bubbly in pink and Sprinkled in pink. And this is from Cat the Queen Bee Makes. This is the ones that come in the little pack. And they've got a little envelope with them as well. But I love to use them as they are. So we will save whatever we need to save for. Usually skincare and perfume is my thing. Because I usually ask for makeup. Say birthdays and Christmas and stuff. And that will usually last me then. And if I want something special, hey, I'll just come in here and spend it, you know. Sorry, and save for it. Then spend it. So I've got cash stuffing in here. So we've got Peachy Budgets. We've just got a Happy Mail. Isn't that just gorgeous? I love that. I've kept this for years. And yeah, we just do 2 in there, and trust me, if it's not in here, I'm not buying it on Etsy. There's like 1 or 2 sellers next year that I'm going to buy from, but I'm afraid I've got so much stuff, I'm not going to be buying an awful lot next year at all. And then the last one is Hobbies and Miscellaneous. And then I've just got Budget Luxe's flower pot words for that. So we're just going to be looking at these for like when I need some new crochet yarn and that sort of thing. So we'll be doing that. So it's just, you know, it's simple. They're all challenges that I love, and they're all purple. Who'd have thought it was a purple girl, eh? There we go. Right, so all of these, take what you like, don't print what you don't. They are all going to be on my Ko-fi shop when this goes up. Also, I wanted to say as well that I've had an awful lot, and I haven't got it to hand, of my prepper savings challenge going. I noticed that a lot of people have bought it in the last few days. I don't know if like people are planning for the new year or whatever. But you're more than welcome. When you go onto this, I will link this one in the description box. Just go on my shop. I've got a few paying items on there. I think 4 or 5 paying items, maybe less than that, but everything else is free. When you go onto my Ko-fi shop, go into my shop, press what you want, and it says give what you want. And if you have no money, please don't think that you need to give me anything. I don't want anything. All of this is a massive thank you to you. So yeah, put 0 in that box and it will come straight up and you'll be able to access and download everything. All I ask is personal use. Please tag me. That's all I ask. And subscribe to the channel if you would. Subscribing, and maybe if you have a Ko-fi account, to follow me. That would be lovely. That's all I ask, that you use it for your own personal use, or maybe give it to someone if you think they might use it. That's absolutely fine. But yeah, please subscribe. That's all I ask. So I hope you like these. Aren't they cute? So I did 2 little savings challenges. I really like them. I think they're so very cute. Just wanted something cute, girly and pink. And I seem to be printing off lines in mine, so if you print those off, I'm sorry, it doesn't detract from saving money. It is literally something that I've glitched that I can't seem to, no matter what I do, try and correct it. It doesn't work, but it's only on the first savings challenge and everything else is fine. I love the little rainbows, and I loved the lilac field in the background, and you are the cutest little pumpkin in the patch. So yeah, and I even managed to get, look, my little logo in the corner. Isn't that clever? So yeah, so that is all for you. Digital round down, no spend, which last year was a big pumpkin page full of stuff that I will still leave everything up there, everything that I've made. Go and flick through it, see if there's anything you fancy. So next year's no spend, actually we'll be starting that in December. Digital round down, starting that in December as well, with all the spending we'll be doing. And yeah, all of these categories are all in there. So use as you wish and don't use what you don't need. But yes, and my cover page is in there as well. So this is free. It's a thank you from me to you, and I hope you like it. So that is it from me. 29 minutes, not bad at all. My goodness me. I will be back later on in the week. I'll probably do another one tomorrow. I want to do my nutrition one, Nutrition Geeks one, especially if any of you want to go and take advantage of their sale. Like I said, I'm not affiliated to them. I just like their products. I'm quite new, but I wanted to give it a few weeks before I told anyone about it, just to make sure that they were as good as everyone said they were. And yeah, I think I'm going to do a binder a time. Like this one is now done completely for next year, but I think I'm just going to do a binder a time, and then show you the binder and then maybe go through them all. I've also got to do my prepping video, what I'm prepping for in 2026. That's a very important video. Okay, hello everybody. I don't know what happened there. It said that it ran out of memory, so I had to make some space. Oh dear. Anyway, we had just finished. So yes, I hope you like this. Go and grab it, and anything else you need on my Ko-fi. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's say our serenity prayer together, which is: God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. God bless you. God bless your families. And I will see you either tomorrow or Friday. We are carrying on. We need to get set up for December before Monday, which is very exciting. So yeah, I'll carry on getting ready, and I think I'm just going to do one binder at a time like this. This is completely 2026 proof now, so that one's done, and then I'll just move on to the other binders as we go. So all is good. So God bless you. Let me know what you're doing with your binders and things. What are you up to? Have you already done 2026? I'm a bit behind, but I'm not so worried because everything changes with me so quickly. I can't plan too far in ahead, in advance rather, you know. It's just and I'm a very sort of happy-go-lucky person as well, so planning like years in advance is just not my thing. Perhaps it should be. Perhaps that should be one of my New Year's resolutions, to plan a bit. But you know, your girl is you know, take things as they come. Yeah, so let me know what you've done. I'd be fascinated to know if anyone's done like all of 2026, and I know that there's a couple of you lovely ladies out there who've saved for 2026 already. It's like, my goodness me, I would love to be that far in advance. How amazing would that feel? Anyway, I am going on. I will let you go. Have a lovely day, have a lovely week, and see you tomorrow. Love to all. God bless. Bye bye. Bye bye.